Well, it can be very tough to make it in the music industry these days, and when your label wants you to release your debut album exclusively online, you might think that would make things even harder, but that's not the case with Band of Skulls. The band has developed a massive following in only 3 years, and Joshua Maxwell had a chance to sit down with the guys and learn all about their secrets to success.
Rock and roll. Some say it died in the 70s, but the British-based Band of Skulls is proving otherwise. Their first album was originally only released on iTunes. As the numbers grew and grew, it was clear the Band of Skulls had a sound that would stick.
Oh, the first thing was huge for us because we went from complete an unknown band, an unknown quantity, and the first song, I Know I Am, came out, was given away actually for free. And so we sat there and watched it go on, there it was, and the counter was going, and people could have said they hated it. Luckily they didn't. In the modern world, you've got to always see opportunities as they come along, and that was definitely one where we could have said thank you but no thanks, and we said let's go for it, which is often our attitude to new things.
If you haven't heard of them, the chances are you have heard their music. They've been featured on movies and TV shows like Twilight, Friday Night Lights, Ford Mustang commercials, and most recently, some ads for Miracle Whip.
It's discovering music without really realizing you have. And then it takes a secondary thing, like someone you know saying, that's that, or hearing it somewhere else and putting together the puzzle for yourself. And sometimes that's how you discover things and how things click. And, we play rock and roll music. It's not necessarily the most supported and commercial, money-making genre of music nowadays, so any way we can find to get our music out to people we're interested in.
Their latest record, Himalayan, is their third studio album in just 5 years.
We put that first one out and then we toured it for 2 years, and then as soon as the touring was over we went straight back and did the second record and then toured that for 2 years, and now we're doing the same thing again.
In true rock fashion, they have a heavy 9-month world tour, which brought them back to the Cannery Ballroom in Nashville.
We did our first show here with the Silver Sun Pickups, so we met them and they were great guys. I had a great night with those guys, and we played here before on our own. You know what Nashville is like? It is Music City, and I guess we're representing British bands here. It is a bit more nerve-wracking playing here because you look out and there's that kind of, that half the audience are probably the most incredible songwriters or musicians or singers, and it's, I guess we're just happy people come and check us out and enjoy it, and I hope we pass the audition.
The Band of Skulls' new album is called Himalayan, and it's in stores now, and of course you can get it on iTunes.